Welcome to the first book series, and our first book is Three Pillars of Success. Which are these three pillars? Number one is the spiritual pillar. Number two is the economic pillar. Number three is the social pillar. This book takes you through a journey of leading a very, very balanced life, where we say that, as we tell you every day, have your vertical relationship right with God. Once your vertical relationship is sorted, the spiritual dimension, you can almost be sure that the horizontal will start taking shape. That's the social. And of course, we say that all of us work every day to get it right, from an investment perspective, from a working angle. Therefore, I take you through telling you that it is good to be rich, it is good to be wealthy, it's good to be successful. But what shall it profit a man, even if you gain the whole world and you finally lose your soul? Therefore, we tell you, as you endeavor to be very, very rich, endeavor to be light with your maker. Therefore, we are telling you, as you make your economic pillar right, make your spiritual pillar right. And moreover, even if you become very rich or you become very spiritual, but you affect nobody, nobody feels you, that socially you have lost it. Therefore, we also encourage you that it's good to be socially relevant, to live a life of significance, that people can say that surely your life in this world is worth living, because it's not just about you, but you're also fulfilling the purpose of God, which means that your neighbors, your relatives, your village mates, your brothers and sisters can appreciate that you have a social impact in their life and the nation at large. Therefore, the book tells you, be very balanced, and also takes you the how and how to engage, so that you can be able to say that I am developing in a very rounded way, and that's what we call all-round progress. And that's the real definition of success. That's why we are calling them the three pillars of success. Then from an architectural perspective, we tell you that any pillar that has no foundations that are right, it can never withstand the storms of the day. Therefore, the book takes you through a very simple analogy of what are the foundations you need to rewrite, so that your pillars are very solidly grounded on the ground. And therefore, we take you through an analogy of what we call an investigative study of who are you? What is it that God designed you to be? What is it that God had intended in your life? And therefore, we take you through a very simple journey of self-investigation. What is that gifting that God has given you? What is that DNA that God wired to be? What is that temperament that you have? Because I can assure you that everybody in this world has a special gift. Everybody in this world carries special grace. There is that which you do that you never struggle to do. And therefore, we tell you, if only you understand yourself, you shall position yourself so well economically, so well spiritually, so well socially, so that you keep on doing what you are graced to do. You keep on doing what you love. You keep on doing that which you can even do when even nobody can pay you, because it is about an effortless, a grace that is in operation, and that is what will give you a reason to live every day. Moreover, we tell you, once you identify that, you find it very easy, and I mean very easy, to wake up every morning, because that way you have identified your purpose in life. And that is what we are telling you, that the moment you appreciate your purpose in God, what God intended for you by the time He created you, you'll be finding your life very interesting, because you'll be loving what you do. And therefore, when the foundations are right, you start having a good manifestation of having your pillars growing day by day. Then finally, we tell you also, it's important that even those pillars, when they are not covered by a roof, they start getting affected by the weather. They start having seepages and they become weak every day. And therefore, we tell you that in life, you also require to have a cover. That cover we call a mentor. Do you have an economic mentor? The person you say, when I grow up, I want to be like so and so. Do you have a spiritual authority? The person you says that he watches over your spiritual life. Do you have a social mentor? The person who tells you that he watches over you, he is aware, you are aware he is your mentor. And therefore we talk about that. When you want to tell somebody, how does my future look like? Show me your mentor and I can predict how your future looks like. Have you ever seen people who are very, very rich, but they have no godliness in them? They don't even have any social dimension. They live a lonely life. They affect nobody with their money, yet very rich, very lonely, but no fear of God in them. The Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Have you also ever seen people who are so spiritually connected, yet so poor, and they are also low teenagers? They have no social life, yet very spiritual, but socially not relevant. Have you also seen people who are very social, forever talking good about people, always with the people, very good at interacting, making others laugh, and being there for people? But economically, they are a social liability. Spiritually, they have no connection with their God. And therefore, we are telling you through the 3 pillars of success, make sure your 3 pillars are standing right. Your social pillar, let it be right. Your spiritual pillar, let it be right. Your economic pillar, let it be right. That you walk in a very purposeful way. That I am conscious that I need to lead a balanced life, that I need to get it and walk by the truth that will set me free. Therefore, I welcome to the 3 pillars of success that gives you a very practical roadmap on how to walk and move forward with a lot of confidence when you know that you are enjoying incremental growth in the 3 pillars in a very solid way. Therefore, this book in a nutshell tells you be balanced horizontally, be balanced vertically, and when you do that and identify your purpose in life, for sure, you shall leave a legacy. And by the end of the day, you'll be saying you have led a life that was worthy living. And that is the 3 pillars of success. For you, may you be a pillar as you succeed in life.